morning, paper crafters. I am so happy to be back in my craft room. I have not been gone due to the coronavirus. I've been gone because I came down here a month ago to film a video and I heard some scratching noise, and that led us to discover that we had a mouse invasion in our basement. And it took us a while to trap them all, get rid of them, and disinfect down here. So yeah, pretty darn gross. All right, so today I'm going to do a 12 by 12 2-page layout for Peter Pan, and I'm going to cut my paper down this way 11 3/4, and then this way 11 1/2. And the reason why is because when I put my pages in the album, I want them to be touching. All right, so there's page 1. And I'll do page 2 a little bit later. So I've had this layout for a month, and like I said, I was going to film it for you a month ago. And but this is my very first paper piecings that I cut out on my Cricut. And I have to say, I really like the Cricut. There's a few things I do not like you cannot make your own titles with a shadowed background, but there's a lot of things I do like about it. So I will definitely be using both my Silhouette and my Cricut, which is actually what I did on this layout. This paper here comes from open cardstock, I believe from which way does this go? I believe from Michael's, but it could be Hobby Lobby. I'm not positive. All right, so this one I'm going to do, I'm going to put this flush against the right hand side. Okay. And then it's a little bit off, but that leaves me 1/4 of an inch on 3 sides. Okay. Next I have, these all come from the cartridge Disney Classics, and this is Skull Rock, and he is cut out at about 10 inches wide. And unfortunately I don't know all the sizes of everything because my son is on the computer and I didn't feel like kicking him off. He's doing his homeschooling because we're now homeschooling for coronavirus. Yay. And I didn't want to kick him off to do this video. So anyways, this is going to go down here. Here it is. So how many of you are affected by the coronavirus? Well, I know we all are, but I mean, like, you can't go to work or your kids can't go to school. Hopefully everybody has enough food to get them by and doesn't have to stand at any of those hour upon hour long waits. We're okay. We will be running out of stuff and we'll just make do. Okay. Next I have my photo mat. It's going to go right here. Now these pictures are from, I'm still working on 2008. And so my kids were still small enough that I was able to design and their Halloween costumes. And so my oldest daughter was Wendy, and my son was Peter Pan, and my mom made both of those costumes. And then my 1-year-old was Tinkerbell. And I found her costume first and then ran with it. So this title here I made on Silhouette, and it just says up, up, and away, because I believe that's what Peter Pan says when they get ready to fly. And then I have Peter Pan here. I think he's about 5 inches. And I loved the way the Cricut cut them out. I mean, the fine details. The only thing that it didn't do very well was the mouth. So there's no pink tongue in here. And then I had to draw in the eyes. But other than that, amazing. So, haven't used this glue in a while. It might have dried up. Let's see. And I have another design in Cricut that I need to cut out, but with my children being home, I don't know when that's going to happen. All right, this is not coming out. So let me get another glue. I'll use my two-way zig. And if you see flies, I'm sorry, apparently the flies are coming in and I don't know what is causing it. So I'm going to get some peppermint spray. So I'm just going to have him flying right over Skull Rock. There we go. So that is my first page. Let me bring in the second side. Okay, so before I cut this down, I'm going to attach my grass border, and I just cut this out by hand. So I attach this all the way to the bottom. Okay, that's a little off on both sides, but that's okay. I can just trim it. So let me bring in my cutter. And again, I'm going to cut off, do I want the top part cut off the most, or do I want the bottom part cut off the most? Let me see. I think I'm going to cut the bottom part off the most. So this is going to be man, I'm just a mess here. Okay, let's see. This is going to be, what did I say, the top, 11 and a half. Okay, and then this is going to be 11 and 3/4. So let me just trim this edge a little bit to make it even. And then I'll flip it, and I'll measure this at 11 3/4. Get rid of my trash. And bring in my black paper. All right, so this one is going to go flush on the left side. This is still stuck on here. All right. So our church had to cancel a meeting because in the state of California, you can no longer gather more than 10 people at a time. Is that the same in your guys' states? So our children will be meeting with their youth group tonight via Skype. We have a small youth group, about 6 kids maybe. All right, so now I'm going to attach this flush to the left here. There we go. And then I have these teepees. It's from the same cartridge, Disney Classics, in the Peter Pan section. And I have my photo mat that I want to put down. I'm going to put this down first because I think it's going to overlap just a little bit. Let me see. Oh, actually it won't, because originally I was going to have this as a 4.5 or a 6.5 by 4.5 photo mat, but then the paper I use is from a 6 by 6 paper pad, and so I had to shrink everything down. All right, so let me go ahead and attach these teepees. Okay, and I'll come in later and add a little bit of glue on the poles so that it goes down. Then I have my mushroom, and this mushroom is from the same cartridge, but it's from the Alice in Wonderland part. I'm going to place this mushroom right here. And then I have Tinkerbell, and can you believe how well she cut out? Amazing. Can you see that? My camera's so far above my head. Alright, so I'm just gonna she's gonna sit right on the mushroom. Okay, then I have, oh goodness, is this Michael or Peter or John? I don't know, but I have him. And I'm going to attach him down first. And I'm sure you guys can tell me in the comments what his name is and how badly I'm messing it up. And he is going to go right here. Next I have Wendy, and I'm going to actually pop her up on a foam tape. So let me grab some of that. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should put foam tape on her arms too. We'll see. Okay, and then I'm going to put her right here. Okay, and then the baby, and again, I don't know his name either, Peter, John, Michael, and he is going to go down flat. Right here. And I think I'm going to grab a couple more dots. Where's my small ones? There we go. And I'm going to put them behind her arms. Let's cut these off. Whew, these are actually dried out. See, I don't use pop dots very often. Okay, let's just see about this. See if this is dried out or not. Put it right behind her hand. And I may have to go back in with glue because I don't think these pop dots, I think they've lost their adhesive. I mean, these are many, many, many years old. I couldn't even tell you how old they are. Okay. So there she is. And again, I'll go in with glue, I'm sure, later on. But let me bring in side 2. So you'll see when it goes into the album, it's just going to go in connecting. All right, can you guys see those? All right, so I Don't know when I'll be back again with you guys, friends. Hopefully soon, but we'll see. If not, survive the epidemic, and I'll see y'all later. Love ya. Bye.